The leadership of our Army is important for the future of the force. Developing current and future leaders is a task that Fort Benning has undertaken with several leader courses offered right here on post. I went out to the Bradley Leader Course to see what it takes to be a leader of a mechanized unit.
The Bradley Leaders Course is a key school taught here on Fort Benning that teaches the future leaders of mechanized units the ins and outs of a Bradley fighting vehicle.
The Bradley Leader Course is the first step to being a better leader in a mechanized unit. Coming from light backgrounds, which a lot of these guys do, they have no concept of using the vehicle. And so coming to this course gives them an idea of how to use those assets to best benefit their platoon, their company, whatever the case may be.
During the first 2 weeks of the 4-week course, the students, both captains and lieutenants, learn the technical specs of the vehicle, then move on to weapons systems training.
The big focus was on handling the weaponry of the Bradley, actually disassembling, assembling it, and then installing them into the vehicles and then preparing them for operation.
These leader development skills are important to learn for these future platoon leaders and company commanders.
Since most of us are going to be Bradley commanders, what you actually do in that seat, how you interact with the gunners and the drivers. Then we move on into actually handling the equipment.
To pass, they have to do several tasks, including the removal and replacement of the ammunition, as well as removing and disassembling the M240 Charlie. But the hardest task so far is the disassembling and reassembling of the 25mm main gun.
The hardest thing is the DNA of the 25mm. Just putting it in, taking it out is very physical, and then you also have all the technical aspects of the components.
This part of the course is important because it gives the students hands-on experience with the mechanics of a Bradley. And with the basics of Bradley fighting firmly in place, they can focus on leading their unit.
This is the main machine that you have when you're a Bradley company commander, so you can't be expected to lead a company and not know what the machine is you're using.
The instructors that we have are definitely experts, and they've definitely shown they know everything that they're doing. So it's a great opportunity for us to learn from some of the best, and then hopefully we can take some of that with us when we actually go to our units.
Week 3 sees these young officers in training of a virtual kind, where they climb into a simulation at the Clark Simulation Center and learn to maneuver, fire, and move as a team.
We're just learning how to drive, learning how to be in charge and command different formations, and then learning how to use the weapon systems.
The simulators are important not only because they get the students experience with communication and teamwork, but also because it gives them hands-on experience with the equipment, with no safety risk.
They get to do it in the simulator. They understand the concept of how to do it, which makes it safer and a lot better training once we actually get to the actual vehicle.
The first 3 weeks of the Bradley Leaders Course build to the final field training exercise, where they'll put their skills to the test.
It's going to be interesting to see how the simulated situation compares to the field conditions, and then of course it's going to be exciting to shoot the guns.